Ahoy, Morning Breathers. Welcome back to Morning Breath. It's Monday. It's time for some Morning Breath again.
Sure is Monday.
Tippy top of the morning, Nikki G.
Tippy top of the morning, Skipper.
Hey, brother, it's just you and me.
Right now.
How about that?
See how it goes.
Are you nervous?
A little bit.
It's been a while since we've been here. Have you had
For sure.
a good time? Did you enjoy some days off?
Oh, yeah.
I saw a little note that you went up and party with Cheap Trick.
Sure did.
Yeah, they knew who you were, right?
No. Absolutely
They
not.
didn't know who Nikki G was.
They did not.
I would have went with that if I were you.
So,
Well, ahoy, morning breathers, and we're a little short-handed today. Matt called me and said he's feeling a little under the weather, so he's not here. John, I did reach out to John. He says I'll be there. Yep, I'll be there. Well, he's not here yet. He's coming, so he is en route, and we have you, Nikki G. So ahoy and ahoy to everybody. Almost 25 indeed, Jimmy. Almost 25 indeed. So I don't know. I think it's time I've heard that there is going to be a change here in the Morning Breath.
there is.
So let's talk about this. Your days are numbered with this. You're going to take a new role.
Something like that.
Something like that. That's my understanding. So you filled a production need for us now for a little bit, but I don't know. Some restructuring happened. I'm not in the loop on this, Nikki G. I just heard about this.
Yeah.
And so you're here today and tomorrow, and then poof.
Poof.
No more
Gone.
producer Nikki G. There'll
Nope.
be photographer Nikki G. Is that what I'm hearing?
Something
something.
like that.
Yeah, something more to do with whatever Peter's got going on.
Yeah.
He's more into the sports stuff, and we're going to do some live streaming of sports things. I wish Matt was here. He'd talk about it more.
Right. Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, very possibly tomorrow. Maybe I gave him what I had.
Maybe.
It took 3 weeks to get over.
If he's listening, just take some airborne. Be
Airborne?
fine.
Yeah, well, It's more than, if he had what I had, it needs more than that. That's a good thing to start with, that's for sure. Well, hi, Jeff. I've been waiting to talk to you, Jeff, throughout our break. Arkansas looked really, really good in their bowl game. I'm telling you, your quarterback is a talent. Just a sophomore, I think. He's one of very few 6'6" college quarterbacks. He can make an impact. So big win from Arkansas in their bowl game. That's right, Denise. Hawkeye Monday. We're going to talk sports eventually. I mean, we can do it right now, but it'll be way more interesting if I don't have to talk about it all by myself.
Right. We gotta wait for John.
Well, what else? What'd you get done? You had Christmas, right? So we had Christmas.
Had Christmas?
Our last show was a week ago tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And then Wednesday was Christmas.
Yep.
So you had Christmas with family?
I had Christmas with family on Monday, Tuesday,
Yeah.
and then 2 on Wednesday.
4 Christmases.
4 Christmases.
Did you get to make any buns?
No buns this year.
Did you have to make anything at all?
We made a couple pies.
Okay,
So
good. So you enjoyed some time off. Did you get time off from your other job?
we had Wednesday off,
Good.
and that was it.
I
So
don't think I went out at all.
yeah, we got Wednesday off this week as well. So
Well, I would hope so.
right,
It is a holiday.
yeah,
Although I think some places are open. You know, Christmas, it really does shut down around this town. I'm sure about all the others. There is really not much open on Christmas Day, as it should be. Go
there were some
spend time
gas
with
stations
family.
open towards the end.
Say it again.
So there were some gas stations open.
Oh, was there?
Yeah, around I don't know, probably 4 o'clock or so. They started opening up.
At the afternoon?
Yeah,
Yeah. Go work off that Christmas dinner.
yeah,
I think I had we had a family Christmas at our place, and we took the kids and all the grannies to the Y.
yeah.
Have you been out there to that new aquatic center and everything yet?
Not yet.
Gosh darn, is it nice? And we had a ball. We went swimming and played basketball, and we had competitions galore.
Yeah.
My team lost. No, I wasn't very happy about it, but I wasn't that hurt either. So, Christmas is over. Now we're on to the new year, 2025. Do you have any? Are you a New Year's resolution setter? Come on in here, John. Are you a resolution setter?
Not really.
No.
I mean, there's some goals that I want to complete, but
You keep
we'll
them
see
to
if it
yourself?
happens. Yeah.
All right. So you do have something. That's good. John the Voice joins us. You have 2 microphones. You can talk to either one, I think.
I could try this one.
How about that? Ahoy, John.
Ahoy, good morning.
Well, welcome. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Been a while.
It has been a little bit. It's been
We
a little
took
bit
some
since
time
the show
off.
in general.
We took some time off.
We did.
We haven't talked about what we're doing this week. It may just be, we may only have Wednesday off. I need you to know that, in case you missed it, that life is changing around here.
Okay.
Yeah. Nikki G, restructuring. He's not going to be our producer anymore.
Okay.
We got him today and tomorrow,
Okay.
and then he's taking on a different role. He's working more with Peter. That's all I know.
I feel like there's something with that chair over there.
Must be something with that chair.
Something with that chair over there that
People come and go. So, Nikki G, in honor of your last 2 days, John and I are going to go. We'll be back in 15 minutes.
Sounds good.
What are you going to do?
Just stare at the camera.
Well, we haven't talked about much. Let's see what else they did. Yeah, he will stay one more year. It was a good game. I was talking to.
We're talking Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. Yeah, I was catching a bit.
They're a
of that
much
as
better
well.
team than they were. I think they entered that 6-6 or something like that.
Sure.
And they really are a much better team than that.
Better than their record.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And they showed it in their bowl game, in my opinion.
I mean, speaking of bowl, have you been enjoying this new format to where it's like some of the bowl games and different things, and then like there's some of the actual playoff games themselves? But I personally have been enjoying it quite well.
I find it much more difficult to watch. In years past, you knew when the bowl games were,
Yeah.
and you didn't have this intermix of what in the hell's pro playing on these days for.
Right. Well, we definitely got into that the last time I think I was on. We were like, hey, stay in your lane.
Don't like that. I've been watching a fair share of football.
Yeah.
And looking forward to tomorrow, because tomorrow night is the Penn State game, right?
Sure.
And then so there's one. Why they're doing one game that day? Because they can't have 4 on one day.
I think they're spacing it out at this time of year, so the gluttonous sports consumer such as myself would just have multiple days where it's like, oh, this one's this day. Oh, and there's another one tomorrow. Oh, there's another one tomorrow. Perfect, and another one the next.
But
day.
they have the playoff games. They have 1 tomorrow night and 3 on New Year's Day.
Yeah, there's a bunch of New Year's Day. I think they're using some of those bigger New Year's Day bowls to host some of these games and different things, which is cool.
Why
Speaking
did
of,
they go 2-2?
I'm not sure. I'm not really.
We don't
sure.
get to make those decisions.
We don't. We just get to make the decision. Where will I be at when I'm watching it? That's the decision that I'm going to.
I know what I'm going to be doing today.
Yes.
I'm wearing the Hawkeye insignia.
Well,
today.
speaking of Iowa and being happy for our state, I mean, did you watch the comeback by Iowa State the other night?
I did.
That was wild. Yeah.
We got to give Iowa State some love.
Oh,
They came back.
absolutely.
They are a gritty team. That is for certain.
Yeah, they had a really good year.
Yeah,
they really
indeed.
did.
11 wins,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's been forever. I don't know that they've ever
No,
had.
they've
11.
never had the win total that they've had. So it's a pretty big year.
Very good for
state
them.
all the way around.
They beat a good Miami team.
Yep. Saw the Iowa women won again yesterday.
I
So,
can't. I want to watch it, but I don't know when it's. I can't figure it out when it's on.
Yeah, I didn't see like the whole thing. I just saw like the scores and some of the highlights
who
and
did they
everything.
play?
So, good grief!
Was it
They won by 20.
Not a Big Ten team then.
No, it was a big one team. It was a Big
Okay.
Ten team. Maybe Purdue.
Okay,
Off the top of my head, I can't remember now. But yeah, it was. Yeah, they won by I think almost 20.
good, and it was a home game, wasn't it?
Yes.
So the Iowa women are rolling. I know we're in the midst of the challenge. Gosh dang it, what do they call it? Wrestling. Oh, well, it's a deal up at the Coralville. What do they call it? Extreme Arena, yeah.
Yeah.
That's going on.
Okay.
Started yesterday and today. We're not going to spend any time talking about that because
It'll
you
be
guys
a
look
one-
like deers.
It'd be a very one-way conversation. I feel like it'll just be like, no, that can't. It'd be the one time that I just sit here and blindly agree with you the entire time because I'm like,
Okay.
yep, no idea. It was Purdue. Yep. I said, yep.
Very good. Very good. So, Hawkeye, we got predictions. This should be a very good game today. Hawkeyes v.
Yeah.
Mizzou.
Yep. Sullivan playing, but Johnson not playing, that's a big deal. Vanderzee playing, that could help. I don't know. Now Johnson, I don't know.
We got a good running back. He's all right.
Yeah, but he's not playing in.
No. Our
backup.
second, our
Sure.
second. He started the
Yeah,
season.
he's no Caleb Johnson though. That's
I understand that.
Can't just replace that like immediately. I don't know.
But I think just about every team has to deal with that. It happened in Iowa State.
Sure.
Where there was an agreement with the Miami quarterback. He says, "I'll play one half, but that's it."
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see. I think if Sullivan was not playing, I would be like 100% no shot. Like it's done. We're done.
We need
here.
Sullivan for sure.
So yeah, both we'll see.
We've also had, we've had more time to practice, more time to get better.
Maybe, perhaps, Sullivan will. I like him a lot, and there was all kinds of scuttlebutt as to why he wasn't playing all the games and injury, or some people said it was because there was injury or not injury or eligibility. There was all kinds of different conversations potentially with theories about why he did or did not play
Amazing how
certain
things
games.
get out and started.
It is. It truly is.
And
So,
truly, there's only a few people that know.
yeah, and I'm not one of those people.
We're not.
So.
We're not in the. In
We're
that
not
loop,
privileged
are
to be
we?
deemed
Not in that loop.
worthy of said information.
Well, it's game today is at 1:30, I think.
I believe so.
So I know that's where I will be. I will
Yeah.
be playing hooky from work.
Yep. I got to go to the office today, do a few things.
Oh, you poor guy.
Yep, we'll be there. We'll be there.
All right.
So pick up my kids later on today too, so we'll settle in and enjoy some.
They're going to
good
watch some
sports.
Hawkeye football.
Oh yeah.
Interesting. I will say again that they've got to do something about this NIL and kids opting out.
Yeah, I mean, like
It's
that
just
whole
gotta-
team, like that whole bowl, the team that got replaced because half the team were like, "Yeah, we're going with the coach. Like, we're out of here."
Yeah.
That's wild.
You I don't know. Got to get it under control. It's more than just money.
Yeah.
I do want to say that the Southeast Iowa Video Network is sponsored by KCTC.
Thanks, Casey.
Thanks, Casey, and all the gang over at KCTC, and the Morning Breath crew. The three of us this morning, and Matt too, wherever he's at. He's
Wherever.
just feeling under the weather.
Wherever he may be and however he may be listening.
Yeah. We are sponsored by Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank
Jeff,
you, Willie.
thank you, Willie. Jeff, to answer your question, yes, he is going to the draft. So he was asking if Johnson was opting out of just this game or going to the draft or what's going on. So
He's
yep.
declared, and he will get.
He will
picked
be
up.
playing on Sundays.
But we've had a lot of good running backs.
Yep.
Not all of them make it.
Oh,
Sean
yeah.
Green comes to mind.
Yeah,
He did make it.
yeah. This one's. I think this one will make it. I really do.
Yeah, he should. He should. He's tough. Good runner.
Yep. Speaking of good runs, lots of good games, wild games yesterday in the NFL.
I didn't watch many yesterday.
That's pretty much like all I did. The Giants had the number one pick in the draft, like pretty well locked up, right? Very good to go, and they play the Colts, and they decided like, hey, we're gonna look like the second. Drew Lock's like, I'm gonna look like the second coming of Tom Brady. Goes out and throws like 5 touchdowns, over 300 yards. They beat the Colts, and now they fall to 4th on the draft.
Oh, for
boards.
God's sake!
So these all
Just
these
with one win.
all these Giants fans online, they're like, hey, love you, appreciate you, but where was this all year? And now, that you're in a position to like go get your franchise quarterback, either Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders, they're like, oh, and now you do this thing like where you play really, really competitively? Like where the bleep has this been the entire year? So
Who they beat?
the Colts, actually. Which are no powerhouse this year by any means, but still, like you throw for 5 touchdowns. I mean, it's a pretty damn good game.
Sometimes you eat the right bowl of Wheaties, John.
Yep, that's
things
also
happen.
it's also true. The end of that. Oh, good grief! Denver and Cincinnati game the other night. That was pretty darn good game.
Didn't watch that either.
Yep. Went to overtime, and then there's let's see. Last night you had the Washington Commanders, if you will, right? Exactly. Almost
They're going back the other day. Aren't they?
I think so. But because I always knew them growing up as the Washington Redskins, so it's just like whatever it is, there it is. But so that game went to I believe went to OT last night.
I did.
Just down to the wire.
So I knew it was on, and my family went out to eat again. We all met somewhere, and
Yeah.
it was on, and then it wasn't.
Yeah.
But it was. I'm sure the game was not over. So I
Yeah,
don't know
Zach
that.
Ertz game-winning touchdown. Here's the crazy part about that. So he got in one game last night. He hit 3 different bonuses. So this is a crazy part of so he had his total of receptions, which was like 60 or whatever for the year. So that was 250,000. Got a 6th touchdown, which that was another 250,000. And then I'm trying to think of what the third, but they all 3 were worth $250,000 in the same game. It was like number of catches and touchdowns and whatever else. And yeah.
I read something that says that you can use that to your advantage. You know those players that have those kind of bonuses that are very close.
Yep, and then you make those wagers.
And
Yes,
you make
absolutely.
those wagers.
Absolutely.
Because those boys want their bonuses.
They definitely. There was the thing where it was like it was when Brady and Gronkowski were both playing for the Buccaneers, and it was something to do with like number of catches and whatever else. And if Gronkowski got it, was either like $500,000 or $1 million or something like that. It was some kind of bonus, and so Brady just like hike just right to him, and just
Done.
last one done, and it's over. So
Easy
yeah.
peasy.
Yeah, they were like talking about on the sideline. He's like, I just need one more. He's like, I need one more for this bonus or whatever it was.
Can
It was a
do.
big one. Yeah,
I got you,
exactly.
big Gronk.
Yep, exactly.
We got to take a little break. You ready to go, Nikki?
Let's go for
All
it.
right, we'll be right back, folks.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Ahoy, morning breathers. Welcome back to Monday's edition after a long morning breath break.
A very long break.
Very long break. We have yet to decide what we're going to do this week. I would guess we'll be here Thursday and Friday, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see what Boss Man Matt thinks.
Yeah, we'll see what he
I'll tell
says.
him about that. Yeah, you're right. Soldier salute. I'm sorry I couldn't think of that. Jedediah. You weren't here yet. We were talking about my family. We went to the YMCA for our family Christmas and
Gotcha.
swam and went to the gym and played a little bit of, we played a game of pig and then a knockout. Old Jedediah was out draining.
I'm
people.
sure he was.
Now, I got a glimpse of the guy that was playing.
Must you twist that knife of PTSD
I'm just
early
going
on
to
this
verify
Monday
that
morning?
it truly did happen.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I could see it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Jed's out there somewhere still working on that shot. We know it.
Yeah. And he, it was our deal was different. So he didn't play pig, but he did play knockout, and you got down to the end, but he did not win knockout, nor did I. I've realized that my competitive days are dwindling. John the Voice.
But not mentally, though.
Not mentally.
But not mentally. Sharper than ever.
What else do we have to talk about here today?
Well, what was your one of your, not, I shouldn't say the favorite because I won't put you on the spot. What was some of your favorite things that maybe Santa bestowed upon you for Christmas this year?
All the rage in cooking is Caraway products.
Okay.
I have one of the things I got, so I'm going to mention two of them. But one of them, it's this Caraway storage system. I love it. It's never leaving my house. I'm not going to give any leftovers.
No, that's that stuff. So you never won't get it back.
I was really tickled about that.
Awesome.
Really tickled. The other thing I got that I was really tickled about was a jump rope, a nice jump rope.
Ooh.
I feel like I'm going to start jump roping again.
All right.
Just change it up from the old elliptical. Maybe
So
do a
jump
little
rope.
elliptical, throw in some jump rope.
Turn around, you're going to be like attired in like gray sweatpants, sweatsuit, and running up to the statue and da-da-da, like just the whole thing.
You
Yes.
never know. You never know. And how about you?
Awesome.
Anything
I'm gonna go sentimental on this route, right? It was the physical objects that both my kids made me. Benson made a coaster, like of all things, but it was just like it was handmade, it was really cool. And like open it up, and then Cade made me a little thing. It was from his school and everything, and it was like his face, and then like it's got like his handprints, whatever else, is like antlers for like ear, and everything on there. And then there was like a little ornament that he like drew on or whatever else which is still on the tree, which by the way, I am one of those people that leaves my Christmas tree up like in January. Yeah, for sure. All the way through January, at least. Yes, it does happen.
Yeah, good for you. It's
Yeah.
fine.
But yeah, those were like the, I don't know. I had the surreal moment too. Like so ages 9 and 4, right, as you well know in my household. So the belief of Santa is very alive and well, right? Has been for some time.
I believe in him.
Right, you know what I mean? So
No believe, no receive.
yeah,
On the Voice.
exactly,
Mickey
exactly.
G?
Yep, and
with
so.
me?
Yeah.
All right.
So my oldest one, he's kind of gotten to the point to where he's like, okay, like he knows that the gifts get bought by adults now, and like whatever else. But he's also under the also thought process of like, but the big gift, the one that I really, really wanted, that one comes from Santa still. It's like, it's like, hey,
I like that.
in his mind, he this is how he legitimately thinks of it. He's like, well, he doesn't have time to do all of them. He's like, but if the big guy wants to do one special gift for everybody, it's like, that's the one.
That's how you
Right.
rationalize stuff, right?
And
there.
so it's kind of cool. So like he was opening presents and whatever else, and then like he comes over to me, he's like, Dad, he's like, I know it was you that got the presents. And he just like gave me a big hug, and I was just like, you're welcome, bud. And then but we did not discuss it further.
Yeah.
We did not discuss, but I'd rather that than like some jerk, from some, he's at school. Hey, Stu, hey, dummy, there's no Santa.
Santa
And I'm like,
Claus,
hey,
come
nah.
on.
No, then I'm gonna have to come to school, and then I'm gonna have to spend jail time for assault. It's gonna be a whole thing. But I'm kidding, by the way,
Yeah,
out
that's
there.
not happening. You're
But
not doing that.
yeah, so it was good, but Cade very much, like, oh, we did the cookies and milk the night before. We did the whole thing, and
That's the best. You do the elf on the shelf thing.
no, you know what? I do not do the elf on the shelf.
thing, I don't know where
I
that came
have
from,
that is
but
not my favorite. I'm
It
not
is
gonna
a
lie to
big
you.
damn deal.
It is a huge deal, and I'm going to be tiptoeing on treacherous waters to even
don't
say
talk
against
about
it.
that.
Yeah, so I just opt not to do it. So
That's a lot
You
to
could do
remember.
Snoop on the shelf.
Snoop on the stoop.
Yeah.
No, it was definitely a year of like a Christmas of reflection. Certainly, like a lot of those things, like when you're all the parentisms you hear when you're a child, your parents say this, that to you, and you're like, okay, yeah. It's just more of those realizations, right? When you're sitting there and you're watching them open gifts, and you're like, I'm not opening gifts today, and that's okay. Like it's just seeing them light up and all the things and the Lego stuff and the Halo stuff and Paw Patrol. I got so much Paw Patrol stuff in my house this year for my youngest. He's obsessed. But yeah, so we made him a whole new Paw Patrol bed and stickers on the walls and Paw Patrol night lights and all the things. I mean, if you don't know Marshall and Chase and the whole gang, I mean, you're missing out. It's a whole deal. So
I do not know them.
I got you. Well, I'm here to educate. So
Very good. Anything big come your way that you want to discuss?
Not
Any
really.
new big cameras or anything?
No new cameras or anything.
All right, microphones.
Job
Lasers.
roles, job roles, like anything new come your way. I mean,
Lasers.
No.
Yeah.
Got some puzzle games. Or some puzzles, some couple
You
board
got to
games.
hang out with Cheap Trick.
Cheap Trick.
yeah, I think I saw the picture.
Friday night.
Yeah,
Which songs did they play? I Want You to Want Me.
Oh yeah.
What else?
Dream Police,
Yeah.
Surrender.
Dream Police. This takes me back to Fast Times at Ridgemont High, man.
There's probably like 5 or 6 I knew out of the whole set list they had.
Yeah.
But
Good band. Good stuff. Good stuff.
oh yeah.
I was expecting more banter with you in the morning breath chat about the roles. I just feel like we were there, but yeah.
I didn't make rules this year.
No, but I did.
I noticed you
I
did.
just
You
I
did.
put it in there. Yeah, I was
had
waiting
it,
for
yeah.
the. I was waiting for the.
So
Here we
the
go.
banner he's
But-
talking, but we have a morning breath crew chat group, I guess.
No group text. Yeah,
Text, and was there 3 trays of your rolls?
there was indeed 3. Yes, I
3
was taking it to
trays.
family
That
Christmas.
is
Yes,
that's a lot of rolls.
of the double rolls. In fact, as
Yeah.
it turns out. So yeah,
So really 6,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
you got to put them together. I agree wholeheartedly.
Oh, definitely makes all the difference.
We got to take a break, don't we? We're gonna
Let's go for it.
without Bossman Matt here, our set for the day is
It's looking pretty weak. Wait a second.
We'll take a break now, and we're gonna do what we can.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
Celebrate the season at the Mount Pleasant Festival of Lights. With over 180 dazzling light displays, it's the perfect holiday tradition for families, friends, and loved ones. Experience the magic from the comfort of your car, and on select nights, bring the kids to meet Santa himself. Don't miss this enchanting event that brings holiday spirit to life. For directions, dates, times, and ticket info, head to oldthreshers.com. The Mount Pleasant Festival of Lights, where holiday magic comes to life.
Ahoy, morning breathers! Welcome back. Gosh, look at all that stuff at the bottom. A lot of information going
All kinds
on
of.
along my
We
region.
we forgot to turn our lights on today.
Christmas is over. Damn it!
Hey, but the spirit is alive. At least in some of us, it seems.
It still is. You had one job, John.
You had one job. I think it's actually yours because it's right behind you over there.
That's my little.
Oh, that's the tree.
This
Oh,
was that.
okay.
So
Okay.
that probably came out really good, didn't it? While I'm talking over here, you probably heard me really good, didn't you?
Loud and
Sounds like you're
clear.
a mile away, but you can still make it out.
Okay, we're gonna try and get set for the day, shall we?
Shall we? Shall.
Because I just didn't have time to research well. I mean, I did this, 2 minutes before we went on air?
Something like that.
I could not find one city. You will see if you'll notice which city I could not find any information on.
Fair enough.
I hope you found weather because I didn't even get that far.
Oh,
In Fairfield today, from 3:30 to 5:30 at the public library, there's Lego playtime.
hey.
That will be just fine if the game's over. I mean, we might catch the tail end of the.
I mean, it's possible,
after the
but
Iowa
we
game.
could speed down there.
Do they have the Iowa game on while it's Lego playtime?
I mean, I'm sure we could work it out.
And I think my favorite thing that's happening this week in Fairfield tomorrow at 3:30 to 5 at the public library is the old Shut Up and Write symposium.
Okay.
Just shut up and write.
Just shut up and write.
I love that. You should be journaling instead of talking. That could be one of our shows one day. We're just going to sit here and journal, morning breathers.
But what about people who audible, like audio journal?
I don't know. In this one, it's shut up and write, John. So
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
you shut up and write. In Washington, I know I didn't write when this is. I think it's today or tomorrow. Featured artist art show at Art Domestique.
Domestique.
Mm-hmm. Whatever it is.
Yeah. It's right over here on the square.
It's on the square.
Yep.
Can't read the sign when I'm walking by it. Can't read it when I write it. In this, I didn't see my T. I know that's going on.
Well, we also need to know that it's going to be a high of 43 and a low of 35 today. So in all these different locations.
Today, wasn't it a nice weekend?
You know, yeah, but I'm done with the fog.
Saturday
I'm over the fog and the misty rain. If we could knock that nonsense off. I was just driving in today, thick as soup out there. Like, enough already. Like, we get it. The temperature's here. Like, it's been warm enough for a few days. You shouldn't have as much fog. I know we should because it's the law of physics and whatnot. But damn it, I'm tired of the fog. Enough.
You'd rather have snow?
Yes, I would.
I think
actually,
snow is coming.
I would rather have snow. I would, in
your
fact.
thing say snow?
So not yet. Not yet. Until let's see. 6 p.m. It says rain. Snow on Thursday.
I knew.
And
snow
Sunday
was
and
coming.
Monday. Yeah.
I've not done a good job of watching my weather and
Yeah. It's just more rain.
formulating my own forecasts.
Yes.
Because I actually know more than Denny Ferrari.
Yes. Manifesting it.
Yes.
Whatever Tim says it shall be. It shall be.
Are you looking up anything good, Nikki G?
Just try and find today's history.
Oh, today in history?
Yeah.
I mean, I could get there. I'd have to pull some stuff up.
Man, we could
According
just-
to Google, it says today in history on December 28th, no major historical events or significant notes are widely recognized.
Well,
Wow.
That was yesterday, wasn't it?
That seems seems like a cop out. Google.
That was very off.
Yeah.
Today's the 30th, not the 28th.
Yeah, where you been?
Yeah.
We did have President Jimmy Carter pass away, 100 years
saw
old.
that.
That looked like a man that was ready to go.
Yes. It was
Well, he'd
time.
been on hospice for quite some time.
It was time.
But what a, not a hugely popular president,
No.
but was probably more so known for what he did after his presidency. So was certainly a decent man. Not going to get into it any further than that. Just wanted to mention that. So on this day in history today, Jimmy Carter passed away. That was yesterday. Jimmy Carter passed away. That's all our show for today. You got
Where's your
anything else
book?
you want to add?
Where's your book?
Where's your book of dad jokes, Tim?
Yeah,
Of all the
dad
days.
It's been removed.
Of all the days that we are here. Aha, there it is. Okay.
Need a dad joke.
All right. I was going to say, because I was about
See,
to.
all this stuff I don't worry about. Okay. Hey guys. When does a joke become a dad joke? When it becomes apparent. Matt does a much better job at that.
Yes, he does. Again, we just do a better job of distracting him.
And it's
That is our. I mean, if you haven't noticed
That's
it,
like the best
I was gonna say, if people haven't noticed that already, that is always our goal. Whenever Matt begins to get set for the day, we try to derail him as much as possible.
It's an unwritten rule that we
Yes.
have here at Morning Breath.
So whoever can get him to crack first.
All righty. Let's call it a day. I don't know who's going to be here tomorrow. Are you going to be here tomorrow?
I will not be here tomorrow.
You're not here tomorrow. I think we have Rachel.
I think so.
Rachel will be here. You'll be here. Your
be
last
here.
day.
Yep.
Are you bringing treats, or should we bring treats for you?
Should we just?
You're not really.
Or should we
this is
just
your last
cry?
day of Morning Breath.
Or should we just cry silently in the background? It says that.
Just last day of Morning Breath. Taking a different role. If Matt was here, I'm sure he could elaborate. But Boss Man Matt's not here. Therefore, we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Yep.
Until then, thank you all for joining. Oh yeah, Martha's in Florida. I see the
Away from
comments.
Florida.
Went down my comments. I knew she was heading that way.
Seems like a nice place to be
We
there
should
right now.
have stories about Florida
Yes.
coming forthcoming.
Yes. Absolutely.
Alrighty. Happy Monday, everybody. Thanks for joining. We'll make sure you tune in tomorrow, and we'll learn more about what's going on in the world. Until then, have a great Monday.